Hey guys, what's up? So just a little quick video here on release updates that we've gotten thus far, including two not very shocking but kind of cool updates that we got earlier today. So the first is, of course, Super Buu. We knew we've been getting him for a little bit now, and now we've actually got some images to kind of see what we would get in terms of accessories and faceplates and whatnot. So, you know, we got this pose here going on that they really showed in the promotional release and at the cons, the different cons all across North America. And then this next one's pretty cool. It's just, I guess, a generic kind of smirking, menacing smile. But I really like how the colors are looking here, especially how they made the blue in the mouth or teal, whatever you want to call that, and the red pupils. I wouldn't expect any less attention to detail from Tamashii with these colors, but it is nice to see. One thing to note though is the lighting. You know, it's coming from the top down, which with a pink figure will really make it pop. So how it look in person is still up in the air right now. But moving on to the next one, we got the shouting face. I guess this is more reminiscent of when he's getting impatient up in the lookout, or when he's stuck and trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber with Gotenks. Either way, really nice attention to detail here. It's pretty hard to get this wrong, man. I mean, like, it's almost like you're sculpting a face in some bubble gum and putting some teeth and a tongue on it. And just looking at the legs and the torso here, now that we can see some bending going on with the articulation, it still looks pretty damn good. Next up, they got him posed in that genocidal mass extinction attack where he pretty much wipes out everybody on Earth, and it actually looks like it hopped straight out of the anime. The facial expression is really, really good here. I wouldn't expect anything less with the 2.0, like I said. Now this one's pretty cool here. You see the smirk here again, or the smile, the menacing smile, and the pointing finger. Now, if I can remember correct, I feel like there was also a thumbs down finger as well. I'm not sure if they're including that one, but even here, I mean, the figure looks solid. What can you say? No real complaints thus far. And even posed with other figures like Gotenks here and Majin Buu, the figure just looks all around solid, and I'll definitely be picking this one up. Alright, so next up we got the more recent revelations, that being 2.0 versions of the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta figures. Now, we all knew this was coming sooner or later, and the figures look fantastic, I do have to say that. Now, my one thing here is, as fantastic as these figures look, and yes, of course, for the people who haven't had a chance to get Super Saiyan Blue figures of these two in the past, I'm a little frazzled because these are costing a pretty penny. I mean, these aren't cheap figures by any means. And just to have so much frequency of Goku Vegeta, time and time again, it's kind of getting a little repetitive, man. But aside from that, let's just take a quick look at the figures themselves real quick. So first up is this Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So, note, right off the bat, this is actually the Super Saiyan Rose hair sculpt from Goku Black, just repainted blue. Now this blue looks a little bit darker, tad darker, and I guess it's more reminiscent of those better animated episodes of Dragon Ball Super, so I'll go with that as to why this shade of blue is darker, or it could be because it's a prototype. But I mean, yeah, the figure looks dope. It's amazing, man. Like, I really do want to pick this up. I just gotta justify spending another, you know, what, 50 bucks, 60 bucks on this figure that I already have like 7 other versions of. It's just, it's cluttering the display, in my opinion. And I mean, I'm more than happy for those of you who don't have a Super Saiyan Blue figure already. This is definitely the one to pick up. Alright, and then the other one, of course, is this new Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in its 2.0 glory. And I really like the look of this figure, man. Even the darker tone of the bodysuit, man, that's more reminiscent of, what, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, in a sense. And I mean, again, the hair sculpt is actually different this time around than the 3 other hair sculpts we've already got of Super Saiyan Vegeta in his 2.0 form, as well as the Scouter Vegeta 2.0 and Majin Vegeta. And again here, I'm torn, guys. I really want to pick these figures up, but I mean, you can't keep spending this amount of money on figures that are just updates. I mean, there has to be a line in the sand somewhere. And again, I get it. There are some people who have a demand for this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it should have never been made. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, for the price point these figures are at, let's have a little bit more rotation in terms of the different characters we were getting. I thought we were doing really well with the Buu Saga stuff, and now we're back to kind of, you know, rehashing, retooling, updating kind of thing. Anyways, what do you guys think? Are you hyped up for all 3 of these figures? Will you definitely be picking up all 3 of these figures? Let me know down below. And as I mentioned before in another video, I'm working on the first episode of a new series. Expect that to drop maybe at the end of this week, if not early next week. It's just taken a while because I had to make a whole new intro for it, and there's different segments for editing and whatnot. So don't forget to hit me up on Instagram at BrownSpidey, and if you haven't already, please check out the Patreon, link below. And you know what I always say, guys, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Peace.